so I'll call to order this meeting for Tuesday, November 12th, 2019. Carl, can I get a roll call, please?
Councilmember Remley.
Here.
Ronayne.
Here.
Lunsman.
Here.
Reif.
Here.
Johnson. Bunceness.
Here.
Olson.
Here.
Rux.
Here.
Mayor Schoeneman.
Here, please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First order of business will be to approve last week's minutes. Can I get a motion to do so?
Move approval. Move.
Okay, got a motion from Remley and a second from Olson. I'll do it in that order since that's the order they were said. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion does carry. Next, we've got an open forum item. Randy Meister, the fire chief, is here to tell us a little bit about the goings-on and follow-up of the fire at Malchow's building. Randy, the floor is yours.
Good evening. I believe all of you received the report that we did internally. Just thought I'd give you that as just a brief overview of what we did in a couple days during and after the fire. And also this morning, the investigation report was released. So going back to the report, we had great response from our crews going in. Obviously, we just thought it was going to be a typical room and content fire, go up, knock it down. Our crews did that right away, and while they're in there, they heard a loud noise, and they couldn't figure out what it was. But what it was is there was a hole in the floor, and there was basically a tornado of fire below them. And that was already run through the whole distance of the building prior to us even being called. So this fire had probably a 3-hour run on us before ever anybody called 911. So that was why, obviously, it went as bad as it went right away. I mean, there was already fire throughout the whole building. So we did make numerous attacks going in at different areas to try to get to it. But at probably an hour or so into the fire, we had everybody evacuate, and we just went defensive. And then our goal for the rest of the evening was to keep it in the true Malchow's building without going any further south. And obviously that worked out well with the amount of water we put on that. I don't know if you guys seen that, but it was the calculations. What we got from Public Works was anywhere from 1.5 to 2 million gallons of water. So, we had a whole complete department callback. Obviously, not everybody was available. We had about 32, and then we had the Explorer program kids come in and help us. That worked out great, and also Aberdeen Rural, and numerous agencies from dispatch to Public Works, Brown County Emergency Management, a lot of organizations supplemented help, and they did a great job. Our staff that came in and worked, it was amazing how they just knew exactly what to do from all the years of training, and it showed that evening. I mean, they did a great job. I mean, Stacy Vercote, he was a battalion chief on duty. Him and Battalion Chief J.R. Hubner came in, and they ran the scene, and it was absolutely amazing. They did a great job, and couldn't be prouder of the department, how they worked that evening. So, on the investigation report, they released that today, and they came up with was a vanity light, homemade vanity light, somehow fell off the wall, possibly landed a little bit on the couch. Bulbs did not break, and it was still on, and it burnt a hole through the carpet, the padding, and into the hardwood floor, and then it got into the 2-foot void space, and that's where it made its run throughout the day until we got called at 6:20 that evening. So,
Chief,
Yeah.
Question for you. What did you do to keep it from spreading to the south buildings?
just put a lot of water on that, on the south exposure.
So you had rural fire department on the roof.
We had the rural on the north roof because of the way the embers were flying. So we didn't want to be concentrated on the south building, and obviously something happens on the roof going to the north. So that's why we had them up there, because there was an enormous amount of embers flying.
Sure.
But to save the rest of the block, we had a lot of master streams, and there were some fire doors that our crews went up and shut, which made a world of difference too. So the fire doors did their job.
Randy, did you also tell me during that same time period, we had 6 ambulance?
We had,
runs?
from that evening, when that call came in at 6:20 until I think that morning, we had 6 ambulance calls throughout that evening and during the incident. So just shows what kind of crews we have that can break off and do that. So, and obviously we have to have fire trucks ready. So if there's another fire or alarm anywhere in the city, we have to break away. And so there's a lot to it. So.
It's not that often, but, you know, I was down there for a little bit, and the amount of resources that, you know, you basically saw, all the fire engines, all the personnel down there and working together. A lot of times, you know, there wasn't even a lot of screaming. It's people were just going and doing things, which, you know, was from training. It was really amazing, I think, to see, even though it was a terrible, terrible circumstance on what it was, but it could have been a lot worse without what your crews did. I was looking at, you know, as a wall was bowing out, they were hitting it with the water from one of the fire trucks, and it was falling in. There could have been more damage to other buildings, or more structure could have collapsed, causing other issues. But it was really a thing to see, not just with the fire. Like I say, it's a disastrous thing, but it could have been so much worse without everyone was
That
doing.
many firefighters on scene and the tenants in the apartments, and to have no injury is absolutely amazing, to be honest with you, if that many people there. So
I'd also like to add, during that time, we had the plane crash and the plane recovery, and I reached out to Randy asking for assistance, and he never hesitated. His guys were tired, his guys were wore out, and I actually asked for help 2 days in a row, and they never blinked. And they came out and really made a big difference for us, because they had the equipment and the knowledge and the manpower, and they just came out.
I can't say enough about the staff. They did absolutely amazing. I mean, when I got there, everybody just knew exactly what they needed to do. I mean, the incident command system ran well. They did a great job, but it's just the crews that did exactly what they're supposed to do from all the years of training. So, because not every day you have a fire of that size. I mean, so it just worked out really well.
Yeah, it really was a major event for Aberdeen.
Absolutely.
And, I can't compliment you enough, Chief. It's just a testament to your department that you saved injuries and property and just did an outstanding job.
It comes down to the crews. The staff did an amazing job. So. Any other
Yeah, on
questions?
behalf of all of us, I want to say, you know, heartfelt congratulations and thank you, and you guys just did a wonderful job. So
Thank you very much.
nice work. Next item on the agenda is our consent calendar. We've got items A through C. I'd like a motion for the possible approval of those items.
Move approval.
Second.
Got a motion from Rux and a second from Mark Remley. Has anyone got any questions or comments, discussion to be had on any of these 3 items? Otherwise, we will take a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, nay. Consent calendar items have been passed. Next, we've got the new business. Item A, resolution number 191101, resolution to vacate public right-of-way described as the entire 16-foot wide public alley right-of-way within Sacred Heart First Subdivision, commencing at the south side of 2nd Avenue Southeast and continuing south 150 feet to the point of termination 203 and 207 South Klein Street and 409 3rd Avenue Southeast. Possible approval or denial. Brett, what can you tell us about that?
Sacred Heart Church is requesting to vacate this alley. It's an unused alley, and they would like to incorporate it into their parking lot. Staff and Planning Commission recommend approval with the stipulation that the property is replatted in order to add that alley into their property.
Move approval.
Second.
I've got a motion from Bunceness and a second from Johnson. Does anyone have any discussion to be had on this item? Otherwise, Carl, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Remley.
Aye.
Ronayne.
Aye.
Lunsman.
Aye.
Rife.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Bunceness.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Rux.
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye. Motion does carry. Next, we've got the hearing on a retail on-off sale malt beverage and South Dakota farm wine license for Carlos Vasquez and Lizandra Torres Morales, DBA Candela Caribbean Food at 414 South 2nd Street. Possible approval of retail on-off sale malt beverage and farm license at that location. Can I get a motion to approve that license, please?
Move to approve.
Second.
I've got a motion from Remley and a second from Ronayne. Does anyone have any concerns or discussion to be had on the malt license?
So those motions are contingent on the inspection and everything that's listed there.
That's the way it's listed in the agenda.
Carl, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Rux,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Bunceness.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Rife.
Aye.
Lunsman.
Aye.
Ronayne.
Aye.
Remley.
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye, motion does carry. Next, we've got a hearing on a special one-day retail on-sale liquor license on December 7th, 2019 for the Boys and Girls Club, at the location 1121 First Avenue Southeast. Possible approval of a special one-day liquor license on December 7th for the Boys and Girls Club at that location, contingent upon inspection by the Health Department. Can I get a motion for that, please?
Motion to approve contingent on inspection by the health department.
Second.
Rife, is yours also contingent on?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just
The,
check.
the health department inspection has been completed.
Well then, all those words for naught. Carl, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Remley.
Aye.
Ronayne.
Aye.
Lunsman.
Aye.
Rife.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Bunceness.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Rux.
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye, motion does carry. Next, we've got a hearing on special one-day retail on-sale liquor license on November 17th, 2019 for the Yildiz Shriners at the Civic Arena, 203 South Washington Street, with an application for a community event permit for the American News for the Oak Ridge Boys concert at the Civic Arena on that date. Possible approval of special one-day liquor license for the Yildiz Shriners and community event permit for the American News on November 17th, 2019 for the Oak Ridge Boys concert at the Civic Arena. Can I get a motion for that, please?
Moved.
I've got a motion from Lunsman and a second from Remley. Can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Rux.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Bunceness.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Rife.
Aye.
Lunsman.
Aye.
Ronayne.
Aye.
Remley.
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye, motion does carry. Next, we've got payment request for the airport improvement projects. Payment 15, AIP 3-460001-39-2018 Master Layout Plan Helms and Associates for the amount of $28,778. Next, we've got payment number 12, 3-460001-46-2019 Bidding Taxiway C, also for Helms and Associates, $770.89. And the payment number 13, 3-460001-40-2019 Reconstruction Taxiway C Helms and Associates for $2,798.99. Possible approval of these payments and authorize the city manager to sign payment request to Helms and Associates for the work on the airport improvement projects. Looks like Rich is not here today. Robin, have you got anything to tell us about that? Oh,
I'll take it. Actually, the airport board met last week and they approved all these bills, but as explained within the request for action form, the billing of $28,778, that puts that particular project, which is called the Airport Master Plan, they've been working on it for the last year and a half, at 75% complete. Likewise, the bidding for Taxiway C, that was done within the last 3 or 4 months, so this is a final billing and it was actually award, so that takes care of that. And then now we're going to start seeing what I would call reconstruction costs for Helms and Associates to do construction inspection work. And so all these bills were, like I stated, approved by the airport board. I would hope that you would approve them also.
Move approval.
Second.
I've got a motion from Bunsen and a second from Johnson. Carl, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Remley.
Aye.
Ronayne.
Aye.
Lunsman.
Aye.
Rife.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Bunceness.
Aye.
Olson.
Aye.
Rux.
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye, motion does carry. Next, we've got the weekly bills, approval for the list of 2019, November 12th, as listed on your screens below. Can I get a motion to pay the city's bills?
Moved.
Second.
Got a motion from Lunsman and a second from Rife. Carl, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Rux.
Abstain.
Olson,
Aye.
Bunceness,
Abstain.
Johnson,
Aye.
Rife,
Aye.
Lunsman,
Aye.
Ronayne,
Aye.
Remley,
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye. Motion does carry. Next, we've got the payroll approval to pay period from October 27th, 2019 through November 9th, 2019 in the city share of Social Security, old age, and survivors insurance, retirement, health, and life insurance. Can I get a motion to make the payroll?
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion from Johnson and a second from Rux. Carl, can I get a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Remley,
Aye.
Ronayne,
Aye.
Lunsman,
Aye.
Rife,
Aye.
Johnson,
Aye.
Bunceness,
Abstain.
Olson,
Aye.
Rux,
Aye.
Mayor Shonneman.
Aye, motion does carry. Lynn, what have you got for us? City manager's report.
I have no report this evening.
Fine. Is there anything else to discuss before we move to adjourn?
Move to
Motion
adjourn.
to adjourn.
All right, got a
It's
motion.
a tie. Give it to him.
All right, fine. Motion from Olson and a. All in
H goes
favor.
first.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?